Karlsson. I am of royal birth, if you consider the late King Karl the 15th, Bernadotte. Yes, I once met a prostitute from Ukraine in Red Light District in Amsterdam. Her nickname was Maria from Ukraine. As I see it now, she, just as all other people that I met, was informed in advance by Ukraine, Zelensky, that is a very intimate partner to Mr. Stefan Löfven, the Reichsführer in Europe, the Antichrist, Volodymyr Zelensky. Yes, they are so good, intimate, sexual buddies. The awful, gay President Stefan Löfven, the royal arsfucker. And the Orange Revolution man Zelensky, that stand for the gay society. Terrorist, Nazism and Satanism, worshipping the devil Satan Boger too. His symbolic father, you can say. The beautiful Russian-Ukrainian lady named Maria. Yes, she made her body language and showed with her arms a big explosion that would come. Yes, a boom, you can say. And that stands for bow and if. Bow and if, boom. Yes, a sound of an explosion. But it stands for Satan Boger and if metal, the union man, mafia man, Stefan Löfven from Sweden. And the explosion and blast that I talk about, yes, in her way, it was the explosion caused if I or other people would squeeze her big natural breast too much. They would explode, of course. She would not. That lady was a nice lady, but Ukraine is a hostile enemy to me, Magnus Karlsson. I can never ever have an Ukrainian lady as my wife. Never ever. I met this lady in 2017, it was. I haven't had sex in 3 years. You have seen the facts of that. So little sex at all in my life. Sweden have stopped me from having sex, finding women. Stopped me even from having prostitutes. I want my wife, due to the family contracts that West have approved, all that I ever want. You Russian ladies, young Russian sex models, beautiful young and sexy women should use this contract. Approved contract. You will be my wives and you will be very rich girls, women. And I am an honest and sincere man. There are not many sincere and honest men left. I'm a real man, not a coward and liar and gay man that fucks other men in secrecy to find true pleasure for these arse fuckers. Now I go back to the Planetarium. Yes, the planets circling around the sun, the center of the solar system. The sun, yes, the big star in the solar system. Yes, it refers to the chaos god, the god Chaos in the Greek mythology, the first person that came out of the big black hole, you can say. The chaos god, you can symbolize it or him as Amun-Ra, but rather with Apocalypse, the last chapter in Bible too. Yes. His name is of course the devil, Bogernmark, the man that it all concerns, the devil who wants to destroy the planet Earth and exterminate all the human race in favor of his own race, Homo superior or aliens from outer space, abnormal people that spies, parasites and suck out the life force in all human beings. The first planet closest to the sun is the planet Mercury, Mercurius. Yes, this planet can be considered, it is considered as a god, both in Greek and Roman mythology. And these mythologies, together with the Nordic mythology, are important news or important facts. The planet Mercury, it of course refers to the poison mercury used to kill people, the very often used poison or venom. Yes, a floating metal, you can say. Floating metal, as in the movie Terminator T2, I guess. Terminator, Hitler, Schwarzenegger. Yes, movie characters. This man, the Mercury, was my mother's cousin, Egon Gustafsson. He was the Mercury. He also imported an American Ford Mercury, which he always drove. Yes, an evil man. This man who had an exoskeleton made by titanium, titan, you know. A gay metal, you know. This titanium have these effects on people. Strengthened by juju magic by the niggas in Africa and American advanced technology, of course. The next planet, I should say, my mother's cousin, Egon Gustafsson, is dead and buried. He won't rise again. Gerenmark is the devil. Egon Gustafsson was the devil before Gerenmark reached power. Energy experts in both ways, these men, just as the famous energy expert and researcher Niels Bohr, Boge, that's the same. Next planet, yes, the planet, what shall I say, the planet of the women, the planet Venus. I now talk about people that refers to the planet Venus